What's up, nerds? So there was this big confusing mess of news that came out this morning about how apparently the Switch 2 had a pre-order date, and then a lot of the news companies were removing that and saying, oh, it actually turns out that it was there the whole time. So will Nintendo start Switch 2 pre-orders in the US? So the simple answer, if that's all you're looking for, is hopefully soon, and also that they kind of already will and have given a date. So if you've been following any sort of political news in the US, specifically with tariffs, you'll know that the president paused all of the sweeping tariffs that were going to go out on every country for 90 days. So that really affects the launch of the Switch 2, because now we're in a situation where before, because of how soon the Switch would be coming out, it would only be a few months from now, those tariffs could potentially affect the price. However, now that they're paused for 90 days, that will theoretically give Nintendo plenty of time to get plenty of stock shipped over to the US ASAP before the tariffs go back into effect. So technically, there is a sort of pre-order date that has already been confirmed in the original announcement, and it's actually that the My Nintendo store is going to be sending out their first batch of invitations starting May 8th. And technically, they've had this announced the whole time. The thing is, though, is that this is still on their website, so it implies that they're still planning on doing it. So as long as you have done the process to get the invitation emails and stuff from them on the My Nintendo website, and also that you meet all their requirements, you will still probably be able to pre-order the Switch. Now, what we don't know is any official news on if they're going to be allowing other retailers to allow pre-orders in the US. Now, my feeling is that at some point they are 100% going to open the Switch 2 up to pre-orders. There's no way that this product is not going to be available until exactly when it comes out. There's no way that that ends up being the case. That's not what's happening in all of the other countries. And with this 90-day pause on tariffs, there really is no reason for them to not open up pre-orders again. Now, honestly, they're probably waiting to see if the president switchbacks his mind about what he did. I mean, who knows what is going to end up happening with that, so maybe they're just taking their time. But there's no way that they don't open pre-orders back up. I mean, these companies have plenty of stock. I mean, with the PS5, Walmart opened up, I believe, pre-orders sooner than what they were supposed to do. So knowing how these other companies are, and knowing how Nintendo is and how they've been pushing these pre-orders and having all of these strict requirements, at least for their website, to get pre-orders, they are 100% going to open this back up, or at least 99%. It's just a matter of time to see what they choose to do with this situation. And that's just why you got to be really careful when you start seeing these articles online where they announce information, because there's so much just a mess of news right now that it's just kind of hard to tell what's true and what's not.